The Vee Trades technical analysis course is now live. Learn to read the chart the right way to prevent costly mistakes. Click the link below to start training now. What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I'll be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Meta Platforms with the ticker symbol META. If you want a chart analysis guaranteed to be done, please read the description below. Also, take a second to give the video a like and subscribe for more chart analysis. I appreciate it very much. This video is for entertainment purposes only. It does not constitute any financial advice. I will first go over what I see in the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So here we have the daily chart for Meta Platforms. Just last week, or even just last week on Thursday, we made new 52-week lows at the $88.09 level, $88.09 level. So obviously we're going to see a bounce after making new 52-week lows. We're not going to continue to make new 52-week lows every day. So we got to bounce up. We had a little gap created, but that could be not filled, and we can just continue higher. There's a major gap right here that Meta Platforms created, so we could also come back to fill that. And to fill it, we need to come back to at least the 130 levels. So that's a pretty large pullback for Meta Platforms. If we were to go up from there, that's a 32-33% gain. This company is very weak, so I doubt we're probably going to fill in that gap. Just like how we had a huge gap over here from this earnings report. It trapped in a lot of longs, saw a massive move down, and we have not filled in this gap since the beginning of the year. So I don't think there's a good chance this gap won't be filled either, based on historical data and how weak this market is for Meta Platforms. So let me go and draw the downtrend channel and drag this down. So it looks like this is the nice fitting channel for Meta Platforms. We gap down right at the bottom side of the channel, which is expected. So we should continue up to the opposite side, and that would fill in the gap. But with this stock being that bearish, we might just kind of trade sideways and reach the opposite side of the channel. But there's a very good chance, or even almost guaranteed, that we're going to be touching this yellow channel trend line in the future, either in the form of two legs up, like I've drew over here, one leg up, pull back, two legs up, or some sideways price action. So we're going to come back to this side of the channel because we are on the opposite side. So I'm looking for probably higher prices, maybe not up to the 130 level, maybe at least the midline, the median line, this dashed line of the channel, which is right around the 100 or even the 105 level. So we'll have to wait and see if Meta Platforms wants to do that, but this EMA is approaching, so that could also act as overhead resistance. Either way, Meta Platforms is looking pretty weak across the board. It's kind of hard being bullish and looking for a normal bounce up because the stock has not been doing that. We could just do the same pattern right over here where we see a sideways formation take place after a large move down. If I go and clone this, so you can see that we did have pullbacks inside of this range, but we cannot continue up that much, so we could just do the same process right over here. So basically it's still too early to call Meta Platforms what it's going to do. Most likely this is not the bottom. I don't see it being the bottom, but it's just hard to tell if we're going to get a bounce up in the form of two legs or we're going to go sideways. But as right now, I'm still looking for higher prices in the short term, just not that much. So let's go and wrap it up on the weekly chart. And here we have the weekly chart for Meta Platforms. You can see that we had a strong move up since it IPO'd all the way up to almost the $400 level before seeing a crash down. Sometimes these crashes could be fake outs like we did in 2020 before seeing a reversal, but this was the opportunity for aggressive buyers to drive the market up, but they did not. So we continued dropping lower. So this tells me this is a real deal, meaning like this is actually a crash for Meta Platforms, not a fake crash, just waiting to go back up. Looks like this one's going to be going lower. If I do a measured move, a small one, we're very close to the next target at the $72 level. So there's probably a high chance we're going to reach that sometime this year. And then a longer term measured move right over here. And this one's right around the $40 level or $38 level. So that could probably occur sometime early next year. So you can see that we're still below this weekly EMA, which is pretty much a ceiling or a wall or a border So when prices come near it, it's like it just rebounds it to the bottom side. It's kind of like a magnet with the same polarity, the price and the EMA. When we come near it, it just rejects it viciously. So basically, it's looking pretty weak for meta platforms. Chart is not looking pretty good. I believe they just want to stop out all the long-term holders at these lower price levels, because if you think about it, someone entered long right over here back in 2014 and they're still in their position. So it's an open position in the market, a buy, and to get out of that you have to sell. So I think traders are professional traders are coming for those orders right over here to trap out all the long-term holders before seeing a reversal. So looks like they're just going for everybody at these lower price levels. So there's a nice strong candle right over here, and it's right at that $73 target. So that's probably gonna be taken out. I think there's a high probability. Doesn't make sense to meta platforms to bottom right now and everything else just to continue lower, because it does look like everything else wants to go lower. So why would this stock bottom? It is a possibility, but a very low one. So I would not play that bet. Me personally, I'm looking for lower price targets as of right now. So that's all I have for meta platforms. I'll give you guys an update next week, Tuesday. Thank you for stopping by and checking out my video. Make sure to check out the rest of the channel, since you might be surprised what you can learn. Leave a comment down below on where you think prices are headed. Also share the video if you want your friends to learn about the markets. Lastly, I appreciate any feedback to help improve the channel, since I want to deliver great content to you guys. See you next time, and bye.